It is time. Hey, what's up, Female? How's it hanging? How are you doing? Just thriving? How's my audio, by the way? I don't know why, but my audio's been like super quiet recently. I've like pumped the gain up really high, and I'm hoping that'll help, but it also might make me sound like I'm coming out of a ham radio. How am I doing here? Let me try opening my own stream. This is gonna sound horrible for a few seconds. Goku? I agree. Okay, I'm gonna try and Goku on God fight. Yeah, I'm gonna try opening the stream myself. Okay, I think I sound okay. Echo! Also, I'm kind of vibing to this title music. My neck is fucking killing me. I might have slept on it fine today. Anyway, but it's time for a new Yuri visual novel, because I couldn't put it off forever. Sounds like a U issue. Consume, actually. Literally L plus ratio plus single bitch plus your cringe. It's too late, it's already happened. There's no takes backsies now. Yes, Dan, what is... You have no bitch, just shut the fuck up. Shush! No one asked. L plus no one asked. Is Goku in this game? I do not believe so. I'm gonna be real with you, I don't believe Goku is in this game. You know, I could read the plot synopsis, but I could also just start the game, so we're just gonna do that one. Feed me, I'll reap your soul. Day 1, Monday, as day 1 happens to be. Hey there, Rai, how you feeling on this beautiful sunny day? I hate you already. We can hate Gavin being in the game. Yeah, pretend this is Goku. Hold on. I don't know if I... Hold on. Okay. This is gonna take way too much work for the 2-second gag. But trust me, this will be great. This probably should be an easier way to do this. Source. Oh shit, it's not even transparent. I've been lied to. Fuck, there. There we go, I can pretend he's Goku. Hold on. Okay, there. Pretend he's Goku now. It's Goku Dragon Ball, holy shit. He'll fine, thank you. I still follow yawn with one hand as I slip in my seat at the kitchen table. I'm a responsible girl, so I always wake up early in the morning. That doesn't mean I like doing it. In fact, I hate it. It's like a new power up. Fuck, I gotta move the hair. This is the next layer of Super Saiyan. The sunlight hurts my eyes. I forced to turn my head away from the open window and towards the wooden tabletop. I always thought this wooden table clashed the I always get a stroke when I find it word. Meticulously, with a meticulously white, incredibly western decor of our kitchen. But I've gotten used to it over the years. I think this table used to belong to Grandma Nozomi, so Dad would never throw it away. And even for a Super Saiyan warrior. Okay, we can hide the hair now. Where did I put the hair? Here it is. Oh, it's a special tool that will help us later. It's a precious keepsake of his mother. Not that she's dead or anything. She's just been refurbishing her house and she got rid of some of her old furniture. I bet other people would find my kitchen weird. Not just my kitchen, but my whole house, which is distinctly non-Japanese. But that doesn't bother me. It's not like I ever invite anybody over. I'm gonna sit at the table, one leg crossed over the other, reading the newspaper. Dad is busy. Hold on. I have to keep this gag going now the whole game. Keep this here. It's the table, one crossed over the other. Dad is busy serving breakfast. White rice, pickled cucumbers, and miso soup. He's got such a male wife energy. I'm just saying, male wife energy. That's a pretty good cook, so he makes most of the meals at home. There's a whole drawer full of aprons to pick and choose from, and his greatest pleasure in life seems to be selecting which one to wear each morning. Huge male wife energy. Mum, by contrast, doesn't like cooking that much. Her fingernails are long and carefully filed, and she hates it when they split or get dirty. Mum is a popular actress, and she cares a lot about her appearance. You may have heard of her. Her name is... I have horrible names of the best names. Shirakawa Yukine? Mom and Dad are pretty dissimilar, but they get along well enough. I don't think I've ever heard them argue before. What is Loki, a MILF? That's not a MILF. I'll be real, I don't think that's a MILF. She's maybe an age, she's a MILF in age only. Committed to the bit now, this is my life. I'm glad you're feeling alright, Ray. And you'll feel even better after you try this. Okay, I was doubting it from the description, but that does look hella good. Breakfast looks good, just like always. The fluffy white rice is perfectly cooked. The pickled cucumbers have been cut into precise, coin-sized shapes, and they've been glazed with vinegar, so they seem to shimmer. Miso soup is light brown. Neither. Okay, I get rid of the fucking hair. It's light brown, neither too thick nor too thin, and it's been bulked up with white cubes of silken tofu and diced spring onion. The onions float lazily on the surface of the soup, while the heavier tofu sinks to the bottom, absorbing the flavor of the fish stock and soybeans. Pick up my chopsticks and bow my head. Thank you for the food. There's no need to thank me, Ray. I'd do anything for you. You still annoy me. I don't get it. Dad likes cooking for me. Doesn't have anyone else to pamper since Mum's always dieting. I'm glad Dad likes looking after me, but the look of expectation in his face as I bring my chopsticks to my mouth is kind of disconcerting. He's so obsessed with watching me eat that he hasn't touched his own food at all. If I told him I didn't like his food, I think he'd cry. It's a lot of responsibility to place on the shoulders of an elementary schooler, don't you think? Fortunately, yo, I got an achievement for eating the soup. Fortunately, the food tastes just as good as it looks. The pickled cucumbers crunch satisfyingly when I bite into them, and their coolness contrasts nicely with the warm miso soup. Hey Alexa. So, what do you think? Do you like it? It's good. Thank goodness. I wasn't sure about the pickled cucumbers. I usually let them sit in the fridge a lot longer. I thought the vinegar might be too overpowering. No, it's nice. It goes well with the rice. It creates a good contrast, I suppose. It's exactly what I was going for. Thank you, Ray. Dad reaches across the table to ruffle the top of my head. He's a little over-enthusiastic with his shows of affection. Actually, and he almost knocks over Mum's cup of green tea. Careful, dear. Now the Mum's a Super Saiyan. Sorry, Yuki. It's alright, just try to be a bit more attentive next time. And If you're really interested, Dad's name is Sakuraba. Sakuraba? Katsuki. Unlike Mom, you probably never heard of him. There's a reason my mom and dad don't have the same family name, but it's not that important. I know it's unusual, but don't worry about it. I don't think my parents are protected. You try to remember that some of us have filming to do later today. I don't want to turn up with tea all over my new dress. It costs quite a bit, you know. Sato, that grumpy old nag, would have my head if I dared arrive looking less than perfect. I'm sorry. I know how hard you've been working. I don't want to make anything more difficult for you. So, did you read anything interesting in the paper? Not terribly exciting. Things have been so dull lately. Isn't that a good thing? I prefer it when things are calm and quiet. Well, you may have a point. I was hoping for more bloody murders, though. Christ. Let's not talk about murders at the breakfast table. Especially around Ray. You'll upset her. I think Ray's old enough to understand the finite nature of human life by now. We all must shuffle off this mortal coil eventually. Maybe so, but do we need to be reminded of that right now? Perhaps not. You're right, sorry. I've been working this hospital job for too long. There's only so many dying teenager girls one can handle it. And speaking of work, I ought to get going. I don't want to be late. Mom takes one last sip of her tea, then sets the cup down on the table with a small thud. The life of an actress must be pretty hectic. She's always in a hurry, and she hardly ever seems to have any free time. I wonder if Dad misses her. If he does, he doesn't say it. He's always been unfailingly supportive of Mom and her endeavors. Have a good day, okay? Take care of yourself. Look at this card. What did you send me? Yo, let's go! Okay, hold on. It is very shittily cut out, but I think that makes it better. There we go. Perfect. We're so fucking back, let's go! I will, dear. Mom was a kiss at Dad, then pauses by my chair for a few moments. And Ray, I did read something in the paper I thought you might like to hear. What? It said this week should be particularly eventful for you. Virgos? Oh god, she looks fucking star sign. Apparently you will encounter new friends, and many new experiences. There's a series of great challenges. Doesn't that sound exciting? I guess. Well, I suppose that should be good news if horoscopes were any accurate measure for the world around us. They're always so vague and unfixed. Only superstitious fools set much store in them. But you read them in the newspaper. You read them in the newspaper every week. That's because they're romantic. I don't believe in them, but it's nice to imagine the stars really can determine our fates. I don't get it. It's fine. You don't need to. I was just being silly. Mum winks. I bet all the boys in my class would love if she winks like that at them. Girls, you're like 9. I think they all have crushes on her. Even some of my teachers have crushes on her. I just thought I should warn you. If horoscopes are at all accurate, you might be in for quite an interesting week. Mum exits the kitchen with a small laugh. She waves us over her shoulder, but she doesn't turn around. She's far too cool for that. Why did they make the mum look like that? I don't know. Spooks called them a MILF earlier, but I'm gonna be real, I don't see it. She looks way too young. I know Dad certainly thinks so too. She just looks way too young to be a MILF. Even after all these years, Yuko is still so mysterious. She's so cool. See? I told you. Unlike Mom, Dad's really predictable. You can always preempt what he's gonna say. I rise to my seat and walk over to the fridge. I feel like having a glass of milk. though it doesn't really go well with miso soup. Milk is nice and refreshing, and it helps keep the bones strong. But the milk shouldn't be there. The milk that should be there is not. It vanished. We kind of drunk it that quickly, though. There was a full carn of it yesterday. Was it the work of a thief? A poltergeist? Or else? And she's just literally a mum, so I feel she's old enough for the milk category. She's a MILF, but only in age. She does not look it. Ray, fuck me. No. Dad, were you giving our milk away to the neighbor's cats again? So you caught me out, huh? Totally predictable, like I said. I'm sorry, Ray. I'll buy you some milk from the store later if you want. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get some for myself when I'll be back from school. But since I'm the one who gave them all the milk away, I should be the one to buy more, shouldn't I? Don't worry about it. I mean, to buy some things from the convenience store I meant to buy some things from the convenience store anyway. It'll give me an excuse to finally do it. Ah, I see. How clever. Not really. Anyway, I'm heading out now. Okay, we can put away the hair. The dad is gone. This Monday morning really seems to be the same as the last Monday morning. And the one before that, and the one before that. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened, and it'll probably stay that way. Horoscopes? What a load of nonsense. It's bothering me that she's sitting the opposite way the chairs are facing. School is dull just as always. I try to focus, but it's a sunny day, and the characters in my textbook start blurring together. I rub my eyes with the back of my arm, but it makes no difference. What's wrong with me today? Window seats like mine are regarded with great jealousy by my fellow classmates, but I hate sitting here. These seats are good if you want to waste your education staring into the sky, trying to look mysterious. But if you're not as good, if you're not so good at, but they're not so good if you actually want to take notes. When lunchtime rolls around, I end up sitting alone as per usual. The room fills with chatter, but I don't say a word. My lips remain clamped together. I only open them when I can eat my lunch. It's not like I'm lonely or anything, though, so please don't misunderstand. I'm not being bullied either. I could go and talk to people I wanted to, I just don't. I like being on my own. Listen, it's a choice, okay? She's not having the copium, believe me. My mother's pretty famous, so I get asked questions about her a lot. It's always, your mother is so pretty, right? Right? I'm gonna look up pronunciation, so I don't accidentally mispronounce her name the whole game. How do you pronounce her name? Alright, YouTube, enlighten me. Fuck off with your shitty intro.
Rye.
Rye. It's Rye.
Rye.
Yeah, okay. I was pronouncing it right. I don't want to go the whole game mispronouncing the main characters. So, is your mother so pretty, Rye? Or could your mother introduce me to Yamada, Rye? Or just how much is your mother anyway, Rye? How are you today, Rye? Or could you help me with my homework, Rye? Or did you catch that TV show that was on yesterday evening, Rye? Nobody asked me about me. That's probably because they're not interested in me. I learned that a long time ago. Our horoscope this morning might have said something about making new friends, but I don't want any friends, new or old. In all honesty, I can't stand other people. I think they should be finished by now. Put a pen down and get to my feet, stretching. The bones of my arms click alarmingly. Wonder if I should take this as a sign. Maybe I should drink more milk. The struggle of having a girl boss mom. But that's not my fault. I try to drink my milk, but somebody keeps getting in the way. Does my dad care about the homeless cats that stalk our streets more than he cares about me, his own daughter? I wouldn't put it past him. He goes berserk over anything small, cute, and fluffy. Well, I brought some milk on the way home from school, so I guess I can have a glass of it now. That wasn't the only thing I bought either. I also picked up some butter, cocoa powder, and eggs. Most people don't know this. I don't have anyone to tell, but I really like baking. It's a hobby I picked up from Dad, since he's always in the kitchen. Yeah, what they're saying? I didn't go to kindergarten when I was a kid. I stayed at home with Dad and he looked after me. I was too small to see over the tops of the counters back then, so Dad got me a stool to stand on. It's adorable. Shit, hold on. I don't need that stool anymore, but I think we still have it lying around the house somewhere. Dad isn't the most reliable of people, but he's a good teacher. Some might question the safety of giving a 4-year-old girl a sharp knife, or letting her stir soup over the oven, but Dad keeps a careful eye on me, and I never cut or burnt myself. He taught me a lot of useful things, like how to peel potatoes, how to cut onions without crying, and how to tell when chicken is cooked all the way through. Baking was always my favourite though. I like sprinkling flour over the counter and rolling out dough with the wooden pen. I especially like cutting out shapes in the dough with all the different cookie cutters that had stashed away in the kitchen cupboard. It used to feel rewarding when the cookies or pies or pastries Dad and I made came out of the oven, piping hot and ready to be eaten. I still enjoy baking now. That's what I was doing earlier before I made start on my homework. So these cute cookies on TV that look like little cheese boards. No, chess boards. So with alternating black and white squares. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to try making them. Half the stream's gonna be flipping the hair out of now, because I think I'm funny. The sweet smell of warm dough that drifts from the downstairs is delicious. It's almost like it's calling out to me. I hum to myself, in higher spirits than usual. As I head downstairs, I wonder what I should eat with my cookies with. All those I've seen those before. They do like banging. Milk is always a good choice. Warm cookies, fresh out of the oven, so hot they scald the fingertips, are even more delicious when paired with cool, refreshing milk. What's this game of obsession with milk? Maybe I could try coffee instead. The bitterness of the coffee beans mixed with the sweetness of the cookies create a great contrast. Then again, hot chocolate might be nice too. Also, this game's biggest selling point is apparently how many delicious looking pictures of fruit there are in this. Like, it's listed on... Is it like a features list? And the game's thing, and 2 of them are just has delicious looking food. So many options, it's hard to pick one. But when I open the kitchen door... She's adorable. I see something, or someone rather, who definitely shouldn't be there. It's a girl. She looks about my age, but maybe slightly younger. Her hair is short and blonde, curling around her face like a halo. I don't think I've ever seen someone with such pretty hair before. Yeah, it looks good. Like, good looking good is a plus. Also, the hair is what you notice, not the little horns. Hair isn't the only unusual thing about her, though. Far from it. It's just my imagination, or she have curly horns protruding from the top of her head. And just there, peeking out from the bottom of her shirt. Is that a tail? Human food really is delicious. Look, I look at the oven. The door is wide open and the tray of cookies that should be baking inside, it is not. Someone must have stolen my cookies. I wonder who. With my incredible deductive skills, it doesn't take me very long to work out the culprit is. Hey, who are you and what do you think you're doing in my house? Ah! The girl blinks. Her eyes are bright red, like precious jewels. Her eyelashes, however, are so pale they're almost white. Those eyelashes weren't there to offset her burning irises. I might be frozen on the spot, or might have been... Those eyelashes weren't there to offset her burning irises. I might have been frozen on the spot or turned to stone. Rude indeed, on God. The girl crunches the last cookie. My cookie. between her teeth and swallows. Then she gets on her feet and stabs an accusatory finger in my direction. What are you doing here? Why is she talking like I'm the one who broke into her house? Doesn't she have any decency? Holy shit, it is Peony! If Peony was a demon instead of a sheep. Judging by her ridiculous outfit, maybe not. What do you mean? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? I, came here on an important mission. To eat the cookies I just made? No, that was just collateral. What are you talking about? I'm saying you're very, very lucky. Ahem. My name is... Licia? Fuck me. Licia Liveless. And I am a demon from the deepest, darkest depths of hell. I was sent here to reap your soul. Silence I stroke. Silence descends. I stare at her. She stares back. Of all the ridiculous things, I certainly didn't expect that. My soul? That's right. However, since I'm a nice demon, I'll give you another chance to redeem yourself. I'll stay with you for a week, and if you can make me something nice to eat every single day, then I'll let you live. Feed me, or I'll reap your soul. How does that sound? Is she seriously asking me that? She's asking me what I think. Ah, fuck, her first choice. Okay, Audrey too. What should we go with? I'm stumped here. To question her or unquestionably accept everything? I feel like the first one is more in character. Alexa does say accept though. Okay, I guess we're unquestionably accepting everything. Alright, you're a demon. I get it. That makes complete sense. I know, right? It's all very simple. Don't give me that. Of course I don't believe you, you idiot. Ow. What was that for? You didn't need to flick me. I'm perfectly within my right to flick you. You just broke into my house, and now you're telling me that you're a demon? What did you think I was going to do? If anything, I'm being too lenient with her. I should probably call the police. I should have known this would be difficult. You humans are all blockheads, unable to see the truth even when it's staring right at you. That's what Mum and Dad say anyway. What truth is she talking about? I see no truth other than the fact this girl is breaking the law. If you don't make me a lot of delicious food, I will reap your soul. And I'm not kidding around. I'm being serious. Is my soul so cheap that it's only worth a few cookies? Granted, they were pretty nice cookies. At least I assume they were, since I never actually got to eat any of them. But still. I like to think that a genuine human soul carries a higher price than that on the black market. Otherwise, I might start questioning the worth of my own life. Oh no, of course not. Of course not. Human souls are precious things. That's why I'm asking you to let me stay here. If you don't want me to steal your soul, then you should try to make me a lot of delicious food to balance out the books. You're saying that, but I think you're just being greedy. Maybe. We can't get what we want in life unless we ask for it. That's why Lucerizia tells me, and she's super smart. She's made a killing on the stock market. I don't know who this Lucerizia person is, but I don't ask. I have other things in mind. Ah, shit. I feel if we refuse, we just get the bad ending and the game ends here. I suppose we have no choice but to agree to her demands. Oh no. I look Lucia up and down, frowning. What can I say to her? I don't know if this is a prank or not, but she seems awfully committed. Well, it's too late, Spitz. Moreover, she does have those horns and tail. There's a chance they could be fake, but... Ah. Sudden shiver runs down my spine. Something strange about this girl's tail. Stranger than the fact that she has a tail to begin with, I mean. I isn't sitting there static like a piece of plastic or a cheap prop in a school play. It's moving. The tail that peeks out from the back of her shirt is unmistakably pulsating, like something alive, something warm and fleshy with bone and muscle. As much as I want to, I can't believe that this is just a prank. This girl really is a demon, a real demon. That's why she's a 9-year-old girl. Alright, Lucia. I suppose I'll listen to what you have to say for now. Yay! Does that mean you're going to make me a lot of delicious food? Are you gonna make delicious food right now? No. There's still one hurdle you must overcome if you want to be welcomed in my school. Hurdle? That's right. It could be the biggest challenge you've ever faced in your little demonic life. This Lucia girl may have met any manner of horrible ghouls and goblins and fallen angels in her path, but I doubt she's ever had to face being quite as cynical, quite as sarcastic, and quite as terrifying as my mother. Look at me in the back going, oh my gosh, she's so cute. She looks just like a regular Shirley Temple. Then again, maybe not. Her eyes are so big, and her hair is so soft. She's just like a doll. And what did you say your name was, dear? Lucia? That's right. My name is Lucia Dia Livelis. What a pretty name. It must be foreign. Where do you come from, dear? I come from hell, of course. Hell? Is that in Norway? I think so. I've never been so good at geography. She looks Slavic enough, doesn't she? I must say, I'm impressed. Your Japanese is perfect. Thank you, I've been studying. Well, it sucks. I like seeing you over there. And why did you want to come to Japan? Because I want to eat lots of, rice soul. Rice soul. You young girls and your imagination. I was always playing fantasy games when I was little too, pretending I could use magic and whatnot. Don't remember reaping any souls though. The geography is terrible. I mean, to cut this into slack, I'm also horrible at geography. Just men's hearts, right, Yuki? You know it. These two are sickeningly cute together. So, Lucia, you're going to be staying here long? Is this part of some cultural exchange program? Will you call Norway Slavic? I'm gonna be real, I don't know what Slavic means. Entirely, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if that's better or worse than calling Norway Slavic. Listen, I exist in my own little Scottish bubble, and I don't take geography, I'm sorry. I don't know a whole lot about I don't know a whole lot about the non-English speaking parts of the world. I think, does Norway speak English? I don't even know. This is how bad at geography I am, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God. I feel like I've just offended you and your entire body. Norway speaks Norwegian. Okay. Okay. I don't know much outside of like any countries within spitting distance. Okay, please don't kill me. Don't bully me, shut up. Are you listening? There's no cultural exchange program. She really is a demon. Don't be silly, Rai. She might just be from Norway, but that doesn't mean she's a demon. Who said you're allowed to bully me? That's right. Calling this young girl a demon just because her culture is a bit different from our own is too cruel. We didn't raise you to be so unaccepting. But she has horns and a tail. How do you explain that? It must be a fashion trend. I've been hearing strange things in magazines. Personally, I think those horns are really cute. They go nicely with your outfit, Lucia. Thank you very much. And she's polite too. What a perfect little lady. Perfect lady, yeah? Right? Say it can't, this have been your friend for years. I have the ultimate authority. Obviously, you can totally animate. Why would you give her permission? I'm literally crying right now. Sobbing. If she really was perfect, she wouldn't have threatened to steal my soul. But I think I'm fighting a losing battle here. For whatever reason, my parents seem fully dedicated to being as dense as possible. Real. I would have expected this kind of behavior from Dad, but Mom? You know where Belgium is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't. Somewhere in it's somewhere. I don't know. We've established I'm bad at geography. Okay, I don't know where anything is. I can point it out on a map. So a map can point out Belgium. No. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna look up a world map real quick. I don't think I could point out where Belgium is on it. Yeah, I have no idea where Belgium is on this thing. I'm sorry. I think it's somewhere in Europe. I think it's on that. I'm pretty sure it's on that little landmass, like down right of the UK, somewhere in that area. I think. Like we're next to the UK. That was close enough. Let's go to the hair. For now. Stop bullying me over my lack of geography knowledge. Maybe she's just excited because she likes cute girls. She's really into idol groups. She does it because she wants to keep track of all her opponents in the showbiz industry, but I think she's fond of them. It would have been nice if you told us that your friend from Norway was coming to stay with us, though. She must be so... We must seem so slovenly? Greeting her like this. We haven't even prepared anything for any of her to sleep. That's because I didn't know she was here, either. Well, no matter. What's done is done. We'd love if you could stay with us, Lucia. It would be our pleasure. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. And just like that, Lucia Dia Livilis, a demon who wants to reap my soul, is invited to live in my house. No, look at the little face she's pulling. Rye, what's that? That's my stuffed alpaca. His name is Gil. I know stuffed animals are a little childish. Alexa, what? How could you? I just saw that. I just saw that Twitter notification. Don't think I don't see that shit. Don't think I don't see that shit. I see you posting about my terrible geography. How fucking dare you? You been pulling a fast one on me, I see that shit. Terrible. Those animals are a little childish, but I can't get rid of them. They were some of my best and only friends years ago, and throwing them out would be far too sad. Ooh, I see. Who's this? That's my other stuffed alpaca. His name is Koto. I see. Koto and Gil, huh? Gil looks kinda grumpy, don't you think? No, Gil is the one who's smiling. Koto is the grumpy one. And you'd be grumpy too if you killed your own father. He killed his father? That's right. It's a long story. I spent a long time playing with those alpacas. So they have long, sprawling backstories that couldn't be explained by a full-length visual narrative, 2 animated spin-offs, several movies, and a slew of manga and light novels. What's that? Right? And what's that, right? A clock? That's right. It's dead though. I need to buy some new batteries. I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon. Too. The clock was a present from Dad, but it takes way too loud light. It's impossible to get any sleep with the thing turned on. What about all these books here? One of the top shelves of my English textbooks, bottom one, or novels. Lucia picked. Okay, we're gonna play the game of looking up how to pronounce her name, because I don't want to spend the whole game mispronouncing another character's name.
Pronouncenames.com.
Yeah, get on with it.
Licia.
Licia? other source on this?
Pronoun. Licia.
This one's saying Licia. We'll go with Licia. Licia picks up one of my books without asking, and begins to flip through it. I think about scolding her, but I'm barely able to open my mouth when... It seems Latin, in which case it would be Lycia. I have no idea. Wow, how can you read all this? The writing is so tiny, and there aren't even any pictures. Please, I'm 9 years old. I don't need pictures to keep my mind engaged. Lycia is probably best, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. But it looks so dull. I'm getting tired of just skimming through it. Then put it back. I didn't think you could rifle my things, did I? I suppose not. Lycia giggles and slots my book back on the shelf. Irritatingly, she doesn't put it back in the right place. I'm going to need to sort that out at some point, maybe when she goes to have a bath. Having Lycia in my room, prodding and poking at every single little thing, is an odd experience. I've never had friends stay over before, mostly because I've never had any friends and I'm not used to it. I don't like it when mum and dad come into my room, let alone a complete stranger. Well, so long as Lycia doesn't search under my bed, it should be fine. I can go with at least this many unwanted intrusions. You know, I only really read manga, like, a lot. Like, I like manga a lot. You do you? Yes, I like romance stories, especially the ones with all the roses and sparkles. I didn't realize manga was so popular in hell. Especially not girly romance manga. I don't even read that kind of stories. I knew manga was getting more and more popular lately, but I didn't realize the market was that lucrative. Well, I don't know if it's popular in hell in general, but I almost likes those kind of stories. We have a huge bookcase at home filled with volumes of Silky Mami and Violet of Versailles? Your mother likes that kind of thing? Yeah, she loves Japanese culture. We even got a bonsai tree in our garden. A pause. Keeps dying though, because the air in hell is filled with sulfur. Does your mom also wear kimonos around the house and put chopsticks in her hair? She doesn't really like kimono kind of person. At least that's something. She prefers to dress up as two characters from the animated manga. Oh no, she's even worse than I thought. Japanophilia is a scary thing. It hasn't just reached the Western world, so it's managed to pull hell itself. Versailles is the French monarch's palace. How do you know that is my question? That does not feel like a general knowledge thing. Why must I, a cute and innocent girl of only 9 years old, live in such a corrupt world? So is that why you speak Japanese? That's right. Mom insisted I said all her daughters. She said all her daughters have to learn the language. I grew up watching anime and reading manga. Pronounced for say. Oh yeah, I think I've heard that, actually. I'm terrible at figuring out how to pronounce words, as you have no doubt noticed by now. I don't know if you know, but Belgium borders France, and I can speak a bit of French. Well, now, Alexa lore, let's go! I suppose that answers one question then, and I was beginning to wonder whether conveniently Japanese was the most common language amongst the denizens of hell. Now I know Lycia, and by extent her family, must be a special case. What language do you usually speak in hell then? English, of course. Of course. If you're in the business of ferrying souls, it makes sense that you speak one of the most common languages on Earth. Isn't Mandarin the most commonly spoken language on Earth? Okay, it's English, then Mandarin. Then Hindi apparently, then Spanish, Arabic, French. Bel... Bengali, then Russian, etc., etc. Anyway, don't you think that you should be going for a bath now? It's getting late. I want to put my shelf back in order. Now that book still isn't in its right place, and it's bothering me. Depends on if you count by first language speakers or all speakers. I see. Sure, I'm used to washing in sulfur, so having a bath in a human house seems like fun. Far be it from me to judge, but bathing in sulfur water doesn't sound appealing at all. In fact, it sounds downright dangerous. Mandarin is the most first language speakers. I see. Yeah, I thought so. Are you going to come too, Rai? I love when you're finished up. But I thought Japanese people bathe together. It's what my mum said. You wash yourselves in hot springs, right? Oh god. They're like the ones in hell, but with less brimstone. People might bathe together in hot springs, but there isn't a hot spring in my house. We just have a plain, ordinary bathtub. But it's big enough to share, right? Even if it is big enough to share, I don't want to. Sorry to break it to you, but I don't feel comfortable having a bath with a complete stranger. Huh. You sure about that? These are the same. This is just the illusion of choice, man. I guess we'll just go with I'm very sure. I'm sure. I don't even need to think about it. I'm not going to bathe with. I'm not going to bathe with you. Why is Lucia being so insistent anyway? Hardly even know her. Paying people are so annoying. But I'm not used to bathing by myself. I already do it with my sisters. I'll be lonely in the bed. I'll be lonely in the tub on my own. Tough. You'll have to make it do as best you can. Boo. Well, it probably wouldn't be that nice bathing with you anyway. What do you mean by that? I also get lonely in the tub. For Alexa. My sisters are nice and kind to me. You're a huge meanie. I bet you wouldn't even care if I got shampoo in my eyes. That's right, I wouldn't. I'd laugh at you for being stupid enough to get shampoo in your eyes in the first place. If you want somebody to dote and coddle you like a baby, why don't you pester my mum instead? Oh god, we summoned her! Oh my, did someone call me? Mom, what are you doing in here? I was just passing by. But it's like you appeared out of nowhere. Does my mom have no magic? If that weren't so ridiculous, I'll be tempted to believe it. Isn't it about time the two of you had a bath? It's getting late. I want to have a bath, but Rai's being mean. She won't bathe with me, even when I asked her nicely. I don't like bathing on my own. My, that truly is terrible. How could you be so cold, Rai? I'm not being cold, I have a right to refuse. Well, it's a good thing I'm not selfish, unlike you. Would you like to share a bath with me, Lucia? I'm good at washing hair since I have so much of it. I'll be gentle, and I won't get shampoo in your eyes. Huh? You promise? I promise. I never want to make a sweet young girl like you cry. I'll be very, very careful. Yay! Thank you, Miss Yukini. Yukine? God, names are hard, especially foreign ones. It's not a problem at all, sweetheart. Ugh. Why does Mom have to bow to Lucia's wishes anyway? Can't remember the last thing she baked with me. Not that I'm jealous or anything. I'm more than capable of looking after myself. Demon Girl seems to have some people swaying power. I'm gonna be real. I think the parents are just idiots. Lucia lies on my bedroom floor, curled up in a futon bed prepared for her. She smells at me. Her eyes, her eager eyes framed by her curly hair. Oh, I can't believe it. Finally get to go on a trip away from home. I'm so excited. I'm exhausted given the events of today, but Lucia's comment catches my attention. Does that mean you've never left home before? Nope, I haven't. This is the first time. And don't your parents mind? They're not worried about you, are they? They won't come into my house looking for you and damn me and my family to hell for abducting their darling daughter, will they? The very last thing I want is for Satan and the Illustrator's Bride of Satan, no doubt cosplaying as a Japanese high school girl, to turn off my doorstep. Just what would the neighbors say? No, they won't. I told them I was going away for a while, so they shouldn't worry. I planned this trip a lot. I found this trip lots and lots, and my sisters helped me too. Well, they probably worry a bit because Dad's very overprotective. I'm the youngest in the family, but it's fine. If I get homesick, I can just open a portal to hell and go back anytime I wanted. Oh, a portal to hell. That's good. How nice. Really? Of course not. I don't want you opening a portal to hell into my house. What kind of weird things would come crawling out? Oh, you're right. I didn't think of that. That can happen sometimes. Well, it's no big deal. I'll just have to go into the forest and open up the portal there. It doesn't matter if a few birds or trees get incinerated in the process, does it? Incinerated? Just... Just what kind of evil magic rests inside Lucia's whole body? Do I even want to know? Do you do whatever you want, just don't do it around other people. You could hurt them. Aye, Captain. Small silence descends upon us. But I still can't relax. Everything about Lucia's existence begs questions that I'm starting to get a headache. How do you open this portal to hell anyway? You don't need to murder any chickens or paint weird symbols on the ground under blood, do you? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. What do you mean you're not sure? I've never done it before, so I don't know. But if you don't know how to make the portal thing, how do you get out of hell in the first place? My biggest sister helped me. She's really smart. Jeez. My palm collects at my forehead with a dull thud. I lost a few brain cells there. I don't want to be rude or anything, but I get the feeling you're not very forward-thinking. You may have a point. Put a lot of thought into this trip, though. Really? Yes? But the food in Japan is really good. You have all kinds of interesting dishes like sushi and ramen and beef bowls and dango, and those really cute fish-shaped pancake such as sweet red bean paste. Don't you mean taiyaki? Taiyaki? Isn't that what I said? No, it isn't. And there are lots and lots of things I want to do in Japan too. I want to see the falling cherry blossoms, and I want to see real maids roam free in the wild. Give me a second. Give me a second to recover from that. I want to see a schoolgirl running into her into her one true love, a piece of toast in her mouth, and go Kia. You can't believe everything you see in anime, you know. It's not about maids roaming free. They're not cattle. Maids have thoughts and feelings too. I really want to go to a festival and see some fireworks and candy floss and mochi and dango and yakisoba and takoyaki and corn cobs and celery and chocolate coated bananas. You'll get sick if you eat all that food. I don't think there are any festivals going on here I pause. Wait, I think there is a festival happening at the local shrine tomorrow evening. As a maid, I have no thoughts. I see. I think that's I don't think that's part of the maid part. Also, is there no Alexa lore? You secretly a maid this whole time? It's just you've been hiding it from me? I know! I glare at Lucia. This timing seems a little too perfect, suspicious. How did you know? I already told you, I planned this trip carefully with my big sisters. Thea looked all this stuff up for me on the internet. I'm not smart. That's okay, you don't have to be smart. You're bun, that's enough. You can use the internet in hell too? Yep, isn't that convenient? The internet is so great. So, let me get this straight. This demon girl decided to invade my home and disrupt my everyday life because of some wildly inaccurate anime cliches in the food? Is that it? What a farce. Let's go, Ditto. Oh, they look so cute. Little babies. Wow, can I really have this? Do you mean it, Rai? How so? I seem to be doing that a lot today. It's not a present, I expect you to return it after the week is over. I know that, but it's so cute. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Because even hell has weeaboos, clearly. I mean, these go a little past weeaboos, don't get me wrong. It's only a school uniform. You say that, but it's nothing like the uniforms I have to wear back home. Uniforms in hell are all black and I have to wear blazers. It's just super boring. I love the image that they all have to wear blazers and fucking... They all have to wear blazers in school in hell. I had to wear a blazer for the last 2 years of secondary school. It was not a time. That thing had so many pockets though. I had every pocket was stuffed full of shite. I was like fucking Nanny McPhee in her magic bag. Like I just anytime. Hell is the UK, basically, yeah. But I reckon it doesn't rain as much in hell as it does in the UK. I think that's actually stole mine. That's based as fuck. Don't give it back. Yeah, I could just pull whatever I needed out of my pockets because I had literally anything on it. I had to Google what a blazer was. See, you don't know everything either. Okay, so get off my ass about geography. You don't know what a blazer was. I'm so excited to come to Japan. I'm so happy to excited to come to Japan. Lucia giggles into the twirl, her school uniform fluttering. Not only is your food delicious, my uniform is super cute too. It's nice that you're so easily amused. To be perfectly honest, I don't want Lucia to come to school with me. I don't like when people pay attention to me, and Lucia with her horns and tail will definitely attract attention. Especially given she's so loud. See, I rented it for the year, but mentioned that it's my birthday. Hold on, I'll have to put this up on the big screen. I rented it for the year, but mentioned that it was my birthday money. It was given back to me like a week later, and they never mentioned the blazer again. I mean, huge brain, you guilt trip them. Have been mad at me about English. About that, English is my first language. Still massive MEW. Get dunked on. Easy. Also, why are they letting this little girl just come to school? You can't just show up to a school. This isn't college, you can't just walk in. I didn't think Mom would be able to enroll Lucia at my school so quickly. But I forgot one crucial detail. Mother can be very persuasive when she wants to be. Did she fuck the principal? That's what I'm headcanoning happened here, I'm gonna be real. Oh, holy shit! I'm a fucking mind reader. All she had to do was flirt with Mr. Ogawa, the head teacher, for 5 minutes on the phone this morning, and he was swayed. Damn, not even... all it took was over the phone, and he was fucking... It was over for him. Good work on me. Yeah, I'm surprised it's you guys that are simping over a character for once. Of course I'll let Lucia attend our school. The doors of Hikage? Yeah. Hikage Elementary are always open for international students. The importance of cultural exchange could not be overlooked. I think that's something like that. That man will do anything to score points with my mother. He'd probably shave off his own hair and paint his head purple if she had. I'm gonna look so adorable. I bet everyone will praise me. And that's precisely what I'm worried about. I started to feel sick, and I haven't even had breakfast yet. Oh. Keeping the gag going. This is gonna be a full playthrough kind of thing. Every time he's on screen. So Lucia, do you like it? pester Lucia like that, dear. This is her first day here, and it may well be her first time having a Japanese breakfast. You'll give her indigestion to keep looming over her. Are you saying that I look scary? You're doing your wrinkle your face like that. If you didn't know better, dear, I'd think that you were about to have a stroke. I don't really have a frightening face, do I, Rai? I think Mom might have a point. You do look a little scary. No way! This is so embarrassing. How could I expose such a weak side of my character to her guest? You've never been one to hide your weaknesses, dear. They're abundantly clear at all times. But that's the most charming thing about you. You could be so cold. Then my parents really did name me well. I feel so ashamed. Phil husband, ex-girl boss wife. Exactly. We love that. Yeah, but I don't see it. She just doesn't look that interesting to me. I don't know if it's her drip or what. I don't know. I've a defeated Vimper. Dad buries his face in his hands. Well, Dad arrives about in the throes of agony. Mom flips through her newspaper undeterred. Oh, and Kazuka dear? Kazuki? Yeah. Oh, and Kazuki dear? Yes? Could you make me another cup of green tea? I'm all out. Yes. I'll do it at once. His face lights up. He takes my mother's empty cup and busies himself with the task. Sorry, I'm done studying now. It's nice to drop out by though. It was great to have you, Alexa. Good luck. Go get all the smarts. Go get all the smarts and get your degree. I believe in you. Good luck. That's quite a simple person. I think he likes being ordered around. It makes him feel useful. That's probably why Mum and Dad get along so well, even though they're pretty different. So Lucia, now that you can digest your food without that silly man being near your nap. The silly man being Dad, of course, is devoted to brewing Mum another cup of tea. Probably wouldn't break focus even if he was hit in the back of the head of an asteroid. What do you think? Do you like it? It's very peculiar. Never had food like this before. I expected as much. Natto is an acquired taste. I wonder why Kazuki made natto of all things, when there are so many other less aggressive breakfast options to choose from. I don't like natto much either. It isn't the flavor, I just like the smell and the texture. The stench of natto is so overpowering, and the long, glistening strands of fermented soybeans that stretch out when you move your chopsticks to your mouth look incredibly unappetizing. Even though I still eat it, this was meant to be good for the immune system, and it is a key part of the traditional Japanese breakfast. I'm not sure about Lucia though. I know she said she wanted to eat a lot of Japanese food, and you can't get much more Japanese than natto, but most tourists hate it. Okay, I'm gonna look up what that is actually. It'll probably get shown in a second. How do you spell it? It's got two T's. That makes way more sense. Natto, spelled natto. It's a traditional Japanese food made of whole soybeans that have been fermented with bacillus substituta blah blah blah. Natto with one T is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. It's two T's and a funky little O. It's rice, soybeans, and some other stuff I can't pronounce. The game will probably show us in a second. If you don't like the natto, dear, I'll eat it for you. I always have room for me for more natto. Incidentally, natto is one of the only foods my mother will actually eat at breakfast. I guess partially because of the health benefits, and partially because her parents were crazy about this stuff. Made her eat it every single day when she was a young girl. They're so crazy about it actually. I should know. Spend enough time with them. and their endless supply of soybeans. No, it's alright. I think the natto is interesting. It certainly is interesting. You can't have, but you don't have to eat it if you don't like it. I wouldn't want you to think that we enjoy torturing our guests. It would be bad for my reputation. I really don't mind. It's not torture at all. I live in hell, so I know a lot about real torture. It's not like this. We usually have more fire, blood, and screaming. Oh, so you're still playing that game. How cute. Why did Lucia say something so disturbing at the breakfast table? And why does Mums not seem to mind? I shudder. There we go, there's a... That looks so... This game's trying to convince me to get into cookies or something, I swear to god. And it's fucking working, I can know try making cookies or something. Hey Spoot, do you want to make cookies sometime? Lucia draws her chopsticks out of her bowl, and a glistening thread of natto follows. It quivers in the air like a spider's web, only thicker, stringier, and gelatinous. This food is nothing like anything I've eaten before. It smells strong, but the flavor isn't too overpowering. It's just so stringy, it's fun to play around with. Hell yeah! We're building up a fucking list of shit to do. So let's make cookies at some point. That sounds kinda good. The upsides is we get to cook something, and we also get cookies. Look up a recipe, we can go shopping for the ingredients and make it at my house. But it tastes super good served on rice with a raw egg. And I can't forget about the fish. It looks cute and it tastes really good. Oh, I'm so happy. Japanese food is so good. I bet I could live to be 1,000 years old if I ate this every morning, and I'd never catch a cold ever again. It's time. Lucia? I'm so happy. I was so... What? Bro. I'm so happy. I was so worried that you wouldn't like it. I know a lot of people don't like natto, but it's a authentic Japanese food. Everyone has to try it at least once. It was a big gamble, but it seems to have paid off. I really did. Thank you, mister. It's delicious. Of course, a clever girl like you would understand my cooking. From here on out, I'd be more than happy to make you my honorary daughter. Jesus Christ, that was fast. Maybe she really does have some sort of spell. She's got the parents under. Yeah, I'd love to. I sniff, parting at my fish with my chopstick. The sorry stares back at me, its eyes large and empty like portholes. I don't know why you're getting so excited, it's just natto. Oh? You look a little sad, Rai. Did I make you jealous? Of course not, I'm not jealous at all. Alright, I just want you to know, Ian Lucia is my honorary daughter, still my flesh and blood daughter, and I love you lots and lots. Whatever, spare your sentimentality, I'm fine. What are you looking at? Like, this would be a funnier gag if it wasn't pixelated to fuck. I glare at my beret, sorry about that. Stabbing it in the side of my chopsticks. That'll show it. Somehow. I'd expected Lucia causes quite a stir at school. No class fixated her when she's introduces herself. I hate to be under the spotlight like that, but Lucia takes it in her stride. The stares at her fellow classmates, 30 pairs of eyes peering out of their 30 skulls. Don't even make me flinch. Don't even make her flinch. Nice, I keep forgetting to get rid of the hair. She delivers her introduction smoothly, a smile on her face, but a hint of nerves. I can't help but be impressed. If I didn't know about Lucia's true nature, I think maybe I'd be swept up in her charms too. After her introduction, Miss Tamura tells Lucia to take a seat next to her. I expected as much, but I still don't like it. People keep sneaking curious glances at Lucia from behind their textbooks. As I'm sitting right next to her, they end up looking at me too. Pinpricks run up and down my body. My arms itch. I sit in my seat awkwardly uncomfortable, trying and failing to avoid the stairs. What can I do? What can I do to hide my face other than crawling underneath the table? The classics mutter in the background, their words drifting through the air in a dull hum, like a beehive. The new girl is so cute. I know, right? Her hair is so fluffy. My, she looks just like a model. How lovely. Wonder if she's gonna come to the festival this evening. That would be nice. So I'll be able to see her in a yukata? What's a yukata? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find it together. An unlined cotton summer kimono, worn in casual settings such as summer festivals and to nearby bathhouses. Right. See, we're learning stuff today. I can consider myself educational. So I'll be able to see her in Yukata? Yukata? Whole classmate. Huh? I'd rather go to the festival to eat cotton with family and not look at girls. That's why you'll never become a true man. But I'm the girl. I can't believe she's staying with Sakuraba? I didn't know Sakuraba had a friend in Norway. Then someone just decided she's from Norway. I can't believe she's staying with Sakuraba. I know a friend in Norway. I don't know Sakuraba. Sakuraba, we'll go with that. But Alexa's DMing me on Twitter and bullying me about Belgium. Spoots, tell Alexa to stop bullying me. Fuck off. I'm being bullied from a lack of fucking Belgium knowledge. I couldn't tell you the first thing about Belgium, okay? I blushed on my head and trying to focus on my eyes. Isosceles? Oh, isosceles. My isosceles triangle, but it's all in vain. Not even the isosceles triangle can protect me now. I hate the English language. It's so hard to tell what a fucking word is supposed to say. That looks like it says isosceles. No, isosceles. Christ. The hive of bees hummed with latent interest during class. They all but swarmed around Lucia during when lunchtime finally rolled around. The amount of attention she got is crazy. It's almost like she's a celebrity. At least leaving me alone. Lucia, your hair is so soft and smooth. What kind of shampoo do you use? I don't really know. I wash it in sulfur every day back in hell. Sulfur? Is that some kind of Norwegian shampoo? No way these kids don't know what sulfur is. I don't think so. Just import it from somewhere else then? That sounds so fancy. Your family's really that rich. Well, my dad is from the 70s, is one of the 72 Earls of Hell. He's quite important, I guess. He got promoted a while ago though, so he doesn't reap souls now. He does paperwork instead. Does that mean your dad is royalty? I guess so. Wow, you're like a Norwegian princess, a real genuine princess. Why are my classmates accepting all this nonsense so easily? Are they all stupid, or is something more sinister going on? She's definitely got some sort of like charm on them all. Maybe they think all Norwegian people are insane. I'm sorry, Norway. I'm sorry you're being so badly misrepresented by this annoying girl. So, what is Norway like? Are there lots of hot springs? And moose? And snow? Yes, there's a lot of hot springs in hell. They're really, really hot too. If a human fell into one, it would probably sear the skin right off the bones. Wow, no, you sound so dangerous. Smart question mark? Of course it's dangerous. That's why heavy metal comes from. Metal? Felicia, can you say something in Norwegian? I don't know any Norwegian. Be modest. I want to hear. I want to hear. Me too. Could you possibly say hello in Norwegian, or maybe how are you? Or big sister, your ribbon is crooked? Well, now let me see. I am gonna reap your soul. Ah, she said something in Norwegian. Let's see the so kill. She's like a real princess. What are those things in your head? Are they fashion accessories? Not really. They're my horns. All demons have horns. Wow, Norway sounds so incredible. Okay, but Alexa's apparently being nice enough to stop bullying me until stream's finished. But I already told you, I don't know anything about Norway. This admission isn't enough to stop our classmates from fawning over her, asking her so many questions, but I don't think they care about the answers. She wouldn't be even stupider than I thought. Alright, at the end of this... I'll end stream at the end of this day whenever that ends. So my throat is starting to get sore. And I'm almost at the end of this glass of water. Ray, I'm hungry. How can you be hungry? You had 3 helpings of rice at breakfast. I know, but that was hours and hours ago, and I'm hungry again. You should have had something to eat at lunch. I wanted to, but it was impossible. There's so many people asking me questions, I couldn't even leave my desk. I guess she has a point. For a girl that came to Japan to eat a lot of food, she had to skip lunch. Having to skip lunch might have been painful. Sorry, but if you're so hungry, then you'll have to wait till dinner. What? But I'm hungry now. And where do you suggest I'm getting food for you? There aren't any restaurants nearby, and we'd have to take a detour to get to the convenience store. Well... Ah, I know. I could always shake some of the trees for fruit. But they're not fruit trees? What if all those trees in Japan were cherry blossom trees? Again, Lucia's ignorance about Japan astounds me. What do they teach kids in hell these days? There are a lot of cherry blossom trees in Japan, but they don't usually bear any fruit. What? Really? Yes, really. Why would I lie about something like that? That's not fair. If cherries don't grow on them, then why... Then they have no business being calling themselves cherry blossoms. That's false advertising and I'll sue. What are you gonna sue? How are you gonna sue a tree? I don't know, but I will. My dad is one of the 72 Earls of Hell, so everyone has to listen to him. Good luck with that. Forgive me if I don't cheer you on. Everyone's been wrongly assuming Lucia hails from Norway, but I figure her outlook on life is far more American. By the way, those trees don't even aren't even cherry blossoms. They're elms. Stupid elms. Lucia stares at one of the elm trees as though its mere existence offends her. With a small pouch, she stalks towards it and gives it a sharp kick. Ow! 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 Are you alright? I'm fine. My foot hurts though. What did you expect? There's one thing evolution has taught us, is that you shouldn't pick fights with things that are bigger than you. If you get hurt, you only have yourself to blame. That stupid tree. I wonder if its soul and send it to hell. Trees have souls? All living creatures have souls. A tree's alive, so I can kill it. Not by kicking it though? Maybe not, but I will get my revenge one day. Do you hear me, Mother Nature? I, Lucia Diabolus, will not be defeated so easily. Is she actually shaking her fist at the sky? For what purpose? What does she think she'll gain from this? Yes, I believe in you. Now don't make a scene. You'll bother the other pedestrians. Okay, Rai, I'll be good. Good. But you know, I'm really hungry. And I already told you should wait until dinner. Besides, I thought you wanted to go to that festival later. Does that mean you'll take me? I think I might have walked into that one. I didn't say I'd take you, but You shouldn't eat them. Oh. God, I should have slept better tonight. Myself. You should eat too much if you wanted to go, but you won't be able to eat all the food at the festival later. Don't be ridiculous, right? I'm always hungry. All girls have All girls have 7 different stomachs, you know. All the saying was girls have another stomach for sweets, not 7 of them. That, though, is actually kind of disturbing. And I think you're forgetting something very, very important. What's that? If you don't give me something delicious to eat each day, I'll reap your soul. Oh yeah, silly me, how could I forget? You said that several times now. I still don't understand what does reaping my soul actually involve. Do you need to fill out a lot of paperwork first, or are you demons allowed to reap whatever souls you want? Well... Lucia ponders. She comes to a halt, standing by the riverside like a statue. The expression on her face is unusually serious. The wind stirs the elm trees, making their leaves rustle. Why is it taking her so long to reply? Is the answer something so terrible not even a demon can stand to think about it? I swallow. All of a sudden my throat feels dry. My hands tremble at my sides and I have to clench them and their fists to still them. I don't know much about demons, but having my soul reaped sounds kind of painful. I wonder if she has a safe. That she has horns to the tail and could open up portals between different worlds. It wouldn't be too surprising. Lucia seems like a bit of a simpleton, and that's to put it lightly, but it's an inescapable fact that she is a demon. She may have all kinds of strange, mysterious, arcane powers at her disposal. To be honest, I don't really know. All of a sudden the tension collapses, like a poorly made pie crust. What do you mean you don't know? I said I don't know. That means I don't know. I've never reached a soul before, so I'm not sure what would happen if I did it, or how to go about it. Don't tell me, does this mean our whole reach your soul shtick is just for show? For now I feel foolish. Why did I ever find cause to fear this idiot? You're not mad at me, are you? No, I'm not mad. I don't know why I was expecting anything else. I'm sorry to disappoint you. No, that's the point, it just exasperated. If you really want something to eat, I guess I can oblige for now. Anything to shut her up. Really? You mean it? I guess. You did come all this way to eat food. You still getting to eat dinner first though. So go to dinner first. That's final and I won't take no for an answer. Hey Dad, I'm home. You returned safe and sound despite the provocations of those wicked elm trees. You know, if you talk like that, people are gonna start thinking there's something wrong with you. Huh? But you use big words all the time, right? I thought maybe that's normal, so I tried to copy you. When have I ever spoken like that? Bit of a point. Then I didn't take off my shoes. Only managed to get one of them off. The right shoe if you're interested. When I'm interested by a sudden excited yell. Holy shit. Oh, really, see, welcome back. I missed you so much. How was school doing? Your first day, right? Take care of you, making any new friends. Have you got a good time? Is everything well? Maybe. Oh, it was hard as Japanese is not your first language, but I'm sure you tried your best and making myself very proud of you. See, it blinks. Lucia blinks. She stands there motionless, overwhelmed. Yes, my name is Lucia. It's nice to meet you. Dad, you're talking way too fast. Lucia can't understand you. Also, you're hurting me. Can you let go, please? I'm sorry, Rai. Dad laughs awkwardly and releases me. His face flushed the same pink as his hair. These two just have naturally pink hair. I love that for them. You should get your act together, Dad. I know, I'm sorry. I was so excited I got carried away. Well, Doan, you should learn to control yourself. Yes, Rai, you're always so sensible. You're not even a teenager yet. You must get it from your mother. have to be sensible. You never are. That's probably true. Anyway, I actually have a present for you two girls. Oh, a present? This at least is enough to break Lucy out of her trance. I, on the other hand, I'm less enthused. Dad's presents are always kinda strange. I think it's because he gets bored sitting at home by himself all day. See, he is a house husband. Massive male wife energy. Likes doing housework, but there's only so much housework you can do in a day. And I don't think he likes working when there's nobody else there to praise him, or conversely to scold him for making mistakes. As such, he spends a lot of time on his hobbies, and I'm the one who has to pay the price. Did you make a present for me? Is it all for me? Of course it is. I'd never leave you out. Why, I see you as a second daughter. Yay! I'm sure that sure was fast. You've only known her a day. I feel like it was a kind of a spiritual connection that goes beyond that of words. Oh, please. Naive men like my father are so quick to trust absolute strangers will all get taken advantage of eventually. I hope she doesn't fall foul to I hope it doesn't fall foul to a perfect scheme one day. That really would be depressing. Well, he asked Mom to keep him in line, so I guess it should be fine. Oh, looks like Dad is still talking. I don't know your exact measurements, though, so you might need to model it for me. Model? Does that mean I can't eat it? Well, you could eat it if you wanted to, but it might make you sick. This is something you could wear, not something you eat. Oh no, it's just as bad as I thought. Oh my god, they're so cute! Oh my god. Oh, hold on. I need a second. I forgot the Super Saiyan hair was still on. That's my birthday hat now. Yeah, I'm having a moment. Oh, they're so cute. Fuck, okay. Give me a second. I need to go refill my water. Hold on. I have to recover from this. Okay, I'm alive. I'm good. We're good. I got more water. In fact, it's even worse than I thought. Why is it so frilly? I don't know. I think it's adorable. It looks wonderful, just like I thought it would. I guess there are some things even I'm good at. Dad wipes his eyes at the back of his right hand. Is he crying? I wish I still had my camera. I want to commemorate this moment forever. You're both so cute. You would still have the camera if you didn't drop it into that tank with all the stingrays when we were at the aquarium. They were just so cute, my heart was completely overwhelmed. And so was the camera. Well, it's alright. Even though I can't take a photo, I still appreciate this moment. Why maid dresses? I don't get it. I know Dad likes sewing, but this is going too far even for him. I don't dislike wearing Dad's clothes, but he tends to favor the feminine, frilly, and his outfits are never very practical. Too thin in the winter, but they get hot and stuffy in the summer. Of all the strange outfits Dad's made for me over the years, however, this one takes the cake. All the cake, every last crumb. I'm not really sure, I just had a sudden urge to make something new. I had to challenge myself, or my skills will get rusty. You must have been really bored lately, Dad. Maybe a little. Yuki's been so busy with work. At director Sato? Right, Sato. Sounds very strict. My Yuki hasn't had a single moment rest since she met him. Hence the maid dresses? Well, I guess there's something to do. Anyways, I couldn't let my opportunity like slip by. Lucia is adorable. She's just like an angel. An angel, huh? If only Dad knew. I knew I had to dress her up, or I'd regret it for the rest of my life. Gonna leave for better now or be back soon. Bye, Metal. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. And I'm really glad you did, mister. I've never worn anything so adorable before. Ah, I'm so relieved you like it. I poured all of these. I poured my all into these dresses. They're embroidered with my they're embroidered with my sweat, blood, and tears. I know he doesn't mean it literally, but that's still kind of gross. Anyway, since the dress suits you so perfectly, I'll let you have it. Wow, really? Yep, I made this dress for you. It wouldn't suit anyone else, it's all yours. That is, if you like it. You have to accept it. You don't have to accept it if you don't want to. I don't want to force you. No, it's fine, it's super cute, I love it. Thank you, Lucia. Thank you for respecting the whims of this old man. I know they're just annoying Rai. It's only annoying because you're so insecure. Well, maybe, actually, I made a few more outfits for you too. You can try them on whenever you want. If you want. Do whatever you like with them. You can wear them or cut them up and use them as dish rags. I don't mind. Bro, please have some confidence in yourself. I would never do such a heartless thing. You're far too pretty for that. You're far too pretty for that. Thank you. And I even made, yukata, just in case you wanted to go to that festival tonight. You did? Christ, my voice broke. I haven't done that in a while. That's right, don't feel like you have to go though, it's just a small festival. We only hold so that you can collect enough money to repair the holes in the temple roof. We used to love festivals, but I think she's grown out of them a bit now. I haven't been in a festival in quite a while. It's kinda messy. You're like a kid yourself, Dad. Maybe you're right. Don't worry, mister. I want to go to the festival too. You do? That's right, I don't care. What we're meant to be celebrating. I just want to celebrate food. A fitting answer for a heathen like you. This is so great. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad I decided to treat you so right. This girl threatens to reap my soul, and my dad repays her by sewing her whole wardrobe of fancy outfits and offers to take her to the festival. Where's the justice in that? Well, I take the hem of my dress in my hand and flutter it back and forth. If I'm going to be able to see as chef for the rest of the week, having something to cook in might not be so bad. At least I'll stop the rest of my clothes getting dirty. As for the festival, I can worry about it after dinner. Lucia, can you pass the marin sauce? Sure, here you go, mister. Thank you. Getting at a full table really is relaxing. It makes the food taste even better than usual. I feel the tension disappearing from my body. Tension? What tension? You hardly ever leave the house. I might be a bit of a homebody, but I still do all the cooking and cleaning. That counts for something, doesn't it? I guess. You work hard in your own way, Dad. I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but I'll take it. Oh god, the very least wasn't false advertising, it always does it really good. Their tonight looks delicious. I think Dad may have outdone himself, probably because he wants to show off to our guests. Is there an achievement for every food item in this game? The main dish is fried shrimp covered in a light layer of crispy tempura batter. The batter sticks to the curled comma-shaped shrimp, softening their light pink skin to a brown glaze. The fried shrimp are accompanied with fried pumpkin, sweet potato, and shiitake mushrooms. Batter gives the fresh vegetables a light crunch, and it feels especially satisfying when I bite into the soft, yielding flesh of the pumpkin. The shrimps and vegetables are sprinkled with salt to enhance the flavour. There's a small dish of marin sauce to dip the food into. A variety of sides accompany the main dish. A refreshing cucumber salad, a small bowl of meat and potato stew, and a large helping of brown rice. Dad's always been a good cook, but the combined textures and flavors of all this food, the crispy tempura, the soft rice, the crunchy cucumber, becomes ridiculously delicious. If Dad's gonna make food like this every time I bring a friend over, maybe I should start doing it more often. At least I would if I had any friends. This is so good. Can I have seconds, please? Of course, you can have as much rice as you want. Yay! Japan really is the best. I kind of wish Yuki was here to try this, though she always really liked fried pumpkin. Can you save some for her? I already did, but leftovers never taste as good as fresh food. It'll lose some of its flavor. Well, it can't be helped. Mum's busy. She works hard for us all, so we should try to support her. I know that. I do support Yuki in her endeavors. At least I try to. I love her, really. I just miss her a little, that's all. Oh well, what can I do? There's no sense in complaining. That won't change anything. Back for a little bit. Welcome back, Alexa. How was your studying? Here you go, Lucia. I give you a little extra large helping, as you seem to have a big appetite. I hope you can enjoy it. Oh well, thank you so much, mister. You don't need to call me that, you know. Just Kazuki. Just Kazuki is fine. Haven't studied yet. Too busy bullying someone. You see, your bullying me is making you're studying worse, so you should stop doing that. Okay, Kazuki. Okay, Kazuki. Really, thank you from the bottom of my stomach. Isn't the correct expression bottom of my heart? But doesn't seem to mind those minor details. He looks so happy he could be a little kid, not a grown man. I don't know if I've seen him smile this much in a long time, so is that because of Lucia? For a demon, she may not be that bad after all. Before I start studying. I see. So, what are you gonna make me for dessert, Ria? Rye? And I was hoping she'd forget about that after dinner. This girl's stomach must be like a bottomless pit. Maybe I should start taking notes on her strange dormant behavior, then submit them to a TV station. To make a show about it. My Demon and Me, the exciting true story of elementary school student Sakurabi Rai's encounter with the devil. I get it, I also want dessert. Then go make yourself dessert, or go buy dessert. Now I wonder how much money I'd get out of that. Hey Rai, your eyes look all funny. What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with them. I don't know, I thought I saw some strange symbols in them. Of course you didn't, don't be silly. But I still don't know what to do about dessert. I don't really know what Lucia likes. Well, she seems the kind of person who'll eat anything. Or, I shouldn't think about it too much. I guess we gotta bake or something. Ah shit, this is Sabrina in here, it's been on this whole time. Oh, are you wearing that dress I made you, Rai? That's right. Does that mean you like it? Did I do a good job for once? I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't choose to wear it under normal circumstances. But you're wearing it now, aren't you? I love the dad so much. He's like peak male wife. So I'm gonna bake something and I don't want my clothes to get dirty. Oh really? That sounds fun. Do you want me to help? Of course you can, the more the merrier. Thank you. I used to bake with Rai all the time when she was little, but she's been getting more and more independent lately. I'm not spending as much time with her. That's because I'd never be able to get better if I kept following your instructions. You need to do things on your own if you want to improve. That might be true, but it sounds kinda sad. There's nothing wrong with relying on others, right? And at any rate, helping out make me feel slightly less useless. This Does he have wings now? That's part of the outfit. That's part of the dad made them both little outfits, and Lucia's little bat wings. Hold on, can I? Is there a height pants button? Oh, there we go. There we go. See, she's got her little outfit is a little bat themed maid dress. I wish. I also would like an outfit from him. They're adorable. When they showed them off, I literally died from the cuteness. Like, I had to go for a second. Well, you say something like that. How could I turn it down? You sound more and more like your mother every day. Well, that's the bad thing. You never get hassled into donating ridiculous sums of money to various charities on the street like I do. Anyway, I'm gonna go get changed. Changed? Do you have a cute dress there? Not quite. I don't know if I'd be opposed to the idea, but making clothes for myself isn't as much fun as making my mother clothes. See? Male wife. Male wife. Huge male wife. So, what are you gonna wear, Miss, Kazaki? Why? A cute apron, of course. Must be as a must for any aspiring chef. With this dramatic announcement, Dad opens a drawer and pulls out one of his trusty aprons with large, ever-expansive collection. You'll have Goku. I need a cute apron. Then what's stopping you from getting one? Although he better have a Kiss the Cook apron, or I'm gonna be very upset. Not what I was hoping for, but I guess I'll take it. Aww. Naturally, the pink apron is pink, like 90% of the others. For some reason, Lucia looks impressed by this. Someone else got me it. Fair enough. Trying to guilt trip me into buying you an apron. Wow, you look so cool. I don't know about that, but thanks all the same. Anyway, what kind of thing did you want to make? Something sweet. I want to make lots of sweets. That's so good in an apron. I'm sure you would, but I'm not. You're not guilt tripping me into buying you an apron. Listen, maybe when I'm employed, okay? Don't try and fucking guilt trip me. I'm unemployed. I gotta save my money. Maybe once I have an income, I'll buy you an apron. I see. In that case, I think I have an idea. I'm gonna make some apple rose tarts. They're so cute. Lucia sighs as she takes the tray of freshly baked tarts out of the oven, her hands enveloped in a pair of oven mitts. Why can't you guilt your family to buy you an apron? I don't know, she's just bullying me to death. She's like so happy my heart starts to melt. Her happiness must be contagious. Kind of like the plague. Right, okay. Well, now that's pretty demonic. You alright, Lucia? Be careful, they're hot. It's fine, Kazuki. I've said how to pronounce that 5 times already. I can't get it right. It's fine, Kazuki. I can do at least this much. Her eyebrows furrowed in concentration. Lucia carries the tray across the kitchen and sets them down on the counter to cool. Are you supposed to... I'm a real, I don't think you're supposed to leave the hot tray on the counter. I think you're supposed to... I'm pretty sure that'll burn the counter. God, they put all their money into this food art and nothing else. The homely aroma of freshly baked pastries hangs in the air, mingled with the sweet scent of apples. It makes me laugh, as though I'm standing in the middle of an enchanted orchard. What the counter is made of. That's right. I think we have plastic countertops. Maybe not plastic, but I think it would damage it if I left a tray on there. Yeah, they're not plastic, but like I don't trust them to stand up to heat anything. Turn on the counter. Most counters are marble, I think. One's at a proper kitchen or metal. Mine's are very much not marble. I might ask my mum at some point what our counter is made of. Should be able to put hot trays on our counters. Right. Kettle's craft. Fair enough. I'm not gonna try it, but I'll take it right for it. Petals themselves look exceptionally cute, curled up in their separate slots in the frying pan and the baking pan. Their petals crafted from thin strips of bright red apple, making them look like real flowers. Just as Dad said, these tarts really do look like snacks fit for an elegant princess or a wandering forest sprite. The kind of tart you could imagine the Red Queen from Alice in Wonderland provision. I put to take the frickin'. I keep forgetting to take the Goku hair away, so I just put Goku hair in the corner with the food shots. Can I try one? Can I? Of course you can. They're nice to look at, but they're even nicer to eat. Yay! Then I'll just help myself. Oh no, not quite so fast. Dad reaches forward, brushing Lucia's fingers away from the pan. For one thing, the pan is still hot. For another, we have to think more seriously about the presentation. Presentation? Yes, so I need to add some finishing touches to make this a truly delicious treat. Just stand back and leave everything to me. I gotta turn off the Goku here this time. Yo, we got achievement. Lucia. Yeah, I could see that. Alexa is so Lucia coded. The apple rose tart sit elegantly on a white plate. The pastry is light and crispy, and the apples braised light brown, just waiting to be eaten. Dad was right. When it comes to food, he always is. When it comes to fruit, he always is. Those tarts look much more appealing freed from the confines of the baking pan, and they look plenty appealing back then too. On the tarts, and I want them now. I know. Wow, I've never seen anything more adorable before. So I said my school uniform was the most adorable thing you've ever seen, and then after that, these silly maid outfits. That's right, they're all the most adorable. But it can't all be. That is impossible. Anything is possible if you just believe. Alright, you two. We start eating now. We get cold if we dally any longer. Ray is a hater. Ray is a hater. Yeah. That's like her thing. I'm pretty sure the game's store page describes her as a syndrome. But they look so cute. I feel guilty eating them now. That's very flattering. But isn't why we made them in the first place? I'm sure right now, more than anything in the world, they want eaten by you, Lucy. And right now, more than anything in the world, I want to make a lot of money. We can't all have what we want. Are you sure? Of course. Or those parts we consider being eaten by you is a privilege, since you're so cute. Thank you, Kazuki. I'm sure it sure seems like you two are getting along well. Oh, and you're very cute as well, Rai. That should go without saying, given you're your mother's daughter. Yes, I think Rai is cute too, even if she does put all the time. It's none of your business. Why should I care about your opinion? You're blushing, Rai. That's because you're saying it's embarrassing and unnecessary. It's not gonna lick you or anything, Baka. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the about subjecting you that. But why can't I tell that why can't I tell you that I think you're cute? I think I'd make you happy. Maybe it does a little. It's kind of weird. Weird. Anyway, that's right. If we keep talking, the cards will get cold. Thanks to you for the food. Pick up the tart in my fingers, burning them as I do, and take a bite. This bitch is gay. Yeah, it's a Yuri novel. It's even more adorable because they're both adorable babies. They're adorable little gabies, if you will. I take up the tarts with my fingers, burning them in my beard, so I take a bite. We used Fuji apples to make these tarts popular throughout Japan and popular throughout Japan for their exquisitely sweet flavor and bright red coloration. Sweet as the apple spreads across my tongue, punctuated by a satisfying dash of tartness that makes my mouth tingle. The pastry is delicate, light and buttery, and offsets the flavor of the apple, while simultaneously adding an extra crunch to the already crisp apple skin. These tarts really are good. I've had them before, but I don't know if they're ever tasted quite this nice. Maybe eating food with other people really does make it taste better. I thought that was just one of those things Dad liked to say. A neat little sophism that encourages the importance of family meals. But there might be a gem of truth in that after all. These tarts are undeniably delicious, but it could be the sight of Lucia's face, writhing and wreathed in smiles as she samples her own tart, and it gives it an extra special something. I feel like cheeks hitting up. Why am I getting so embarrassed? Watching other people eat is always strangely intimate to me. When people eat food, they let in all their defenses. Not that Lucia has many of those, and their true feelings shine across their face. I wonder what kind of face I'm filling right now. Probably look like an idiot. Hey yo, like, someone want to be gay with me over some tarts? Do it? I set my tart back down on the plate and reached for the mug of cinnamon tea. The mug is warm and makes the tips of my fingers tingle, but not unpleasantly. Cinnamon tea itself is sweet, but also has a certain measure of spiciness to it. It makes my whole body feel warm, not just because it's hot, because it feels comforting, I suppose. Cinnamon tea is supposed to be good for you? That's what Dad says, anyway. He told me it helps fend off common colds, which is why he brews it for me in the winter. What do you think, Himiko? Do you like what I did? Do you like it? What do you think? I just moved the hair. I think it's really good. It's delicious. You're the best, Kazuki. Yay, thank you. I helped out too, you know. You can stand to compliment me a bit. Not that I really care or anything, I just can't stand the injustice, that's all. I'm sorry, Rai. I don't want you to feeling left out. I think you did a really good job too. How can two people be the best? If you're gonna compare us, one has to be better than the other. Aww, don't be so serious. I said you're both the best, so you are. Isn't that good enough? I haven't gotten praise in 5 seconds. I feel the color returning to my cheeks, though I wish it wouldn't. I don't even know why I'm blushing so much. Because you two are gay, and that's adorable. Guys, I'm just not used to being complimented by people. Why does Lucia have to be so enthusiastic and embarrassing? Oh, what's this? It smells heavenly in here. What a way to welcome me home from work. Yuki, welcome back. I'm standing in the doorway, her hair neatly styled as ever, her clothes falling around her body in elegant waves. She looks a little tired though, her face is paler than usual despite being dusted with a layer of makeup. That director, Sato, really must be a slave driver. Despite this, Mum perks up when she smells the enticing aroma of the apple rose tarts. You don't mind if I try one of these tarts, do you, dear? I know I'm on a diet, but I've been rushed off my feet all day and I could use something sweet. Of course, I don't mind. Help yourself, Yuki. Are you sure? Didn't you make these for the girls? It's fine. You don't. They're so good. I want to share them with everyone. Says Lucia. I've demolished 5 of those tarts. Says Lucia, who's demolished 5 of those tarts, already started on a 6. Oh, thank you, Lucia. That's very generous of you. No problem. It even looks like you managed to cheer Rye up too. What? What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Just a silly smell you're trying to hide behind your mug of cinnamon tea. My shoulders stiffen. My face turns red. Why is Mum so sharp? It's not my fault I'm smiling. I can't help it, because Lucia is always invariably so nice to everyone. It's just not how I expected you to act, that's all. Though it's unexpected, I can hardly say it's unwelcome. In fact, I'm glad of it. While she annoys me on several counts, I think I like her so. Aww. And they were besties. She's so cute. I know, it's so cute. This is why I love Yuri. It's so adorable. Especially these two, because they're babies. So cute. I like her enough not to scold her for eating her 7th apple's rose tart, talking with crumbs all over her mouth. So my affection must run rather deep. They protect them exactly. Protect these literal angels. Maybe I could even imagine myself. It's purely hypothetical imagining, mind you, actually being friends with her someday. Just maybe. Right. Yes. What is it? It's gonna get dark outside soon. So it is. You aren't forgetting about something? Forgetting what? We have homework due tomorrow. Not that. That's not important. I think Miss Tamora would beg to differ. She's quite a scary teacher. She must be short. She'll be short, but she takes discipline very seriously. And her punishments are always severe. I don't think she'd go easy on Lucia just because she's the beloved foreign exchange student. Lucia, right, homework is not important. Based. I'd go on further, but I did all my homework in school because I was a fucking loser. Split skipped a lot of homework, but I respect it. But I want to go to the festival, right? I want to go! And I want to finish my homework. We can't all have what we want in this world. Procrastinating on writing on paper. Exactly. How dare you procrastinate? Am I remembering that wrong? It was at least one class you did 0 homework on the whole year. Yeah, I was saying how you just didn't do a lot of homework. There's multiple. Terrible. I did no homework, like, ever. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I did all my homework because I was a fucking loser. Teacher's dead-ass gave up on me. Based. You can finish your homework anytime. I can only go to this festival once. This is my chance. You're ruining it. I want to wear the cute... Kazuki made me... Well... Feel myself beginning to waver. Teacher's dead. I can get wearing my tie. Based. I don't know why they bother trying to make us wear a tie anyway. It is true that homework isn't the most exciting thing in the universe, and it has been a while since I went to a festival. I don't really like festivals that much. They're far too crowded and noisy, and the smell of sweat and fried foods churns my stomach. I was going to 0 in a class in middle school, as I hadn't done anything the entire semester, and it broke their score reporting. So they have to change the way it works. I love that for you, Alexa. Whenever I go to festivals, people step on my toes and my hair gets all knotted. And the only thing I can think of is going home to safe to my room. But I've never been to a festival with someone my own age before. If Lucia was with me, what would it be like? Would it be any different? Would it actually finally be fun? Come on, right? Please. Please. Dad, what are you doing here? What are you wearing? Sorry, right? I just, I like festivals too, you know? There was just people who were absent on entire semesters. for like long issues or something. Rip. I know, you're so perceptible. Do you really need to get dressed up? All dressed up? I don't even know if I want to go. Now we go to the festival. Fuck homework. So the reporting system counted me as absent. Rip. Yeah, let's go to the. Yeah, let's go. Whatever, let's go to the festival. Fuck homework. Gosh, I really like their outfits. Look how cute they are! She's got a little strawberry. Oh, little baby. Yay, a festival! We're going to a real festival! Thea spins around a few times on the spot. The sleeves of her yukata flutter in the wind and she giggles. While Lucia's blonde hair might look a bit weird when contrasted with the traditional Japanese item of clothing, this suits her surprisingly well, even if it has been folded the wrong way around. I told her only dead people wore their yukatas like that. She just smiled and said, "Didn't you came from hell? Didn't that make sense?" I dropped the subject after that, arguing with Lucia that is tiring. Dad picked out some nice colors and they suit the creaminess of her complexion. I might doubt Dad's skills in most stores, but I shouldn't doubt his fashion sense. He's eerily perceptive when it comes to clothes. It may be a little embarrassing to admit, but Lucia looks kinda cute. My fucking god, these bitches gay. My sweet angels, they're both so adorable. I think I have something in my eye. Dear, you're crying. Am I? That's right. Would you like a handkerchief? Thank you, Yuki. It's been so long since I went out with Rai like this, and to a festival too. I'm getting all emotional. There. You don't need to. If you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. Thank you, Yuki. Mum, incidentally, isn't wearing a yukata. Though her parents are really traditional, Mum's always preferred Western clothes. Maybe that's the reason why. She went for a rebellious period as a teenager, where she refused to wear anything other than pants or pencil skirts, and she really hasn't grown out of it. She's not all the time though, she can't get enough of it. Mum is full of contradictions. Four of us climb the series of stone steps that lead up to the temple. Lanterns are strung up for the trees and they blink at us shyly. Less than 5 minutes we make it to the temple grounds. I'm so happy we came here. Are you happy, Rai? Well... Let's put the festival grounds. Our temple is fairly small and, as Dad says, it's pretty old. The roof is filled with holes and the woodwork is slowly getting gnawed away by termites. Thankfully it's dark now, so it's hard to see what a dilapidated state the temple is. But even the paper lanterns strung up on the streets and around the tops of the stalls are able to illuminate this sad fact. If you'd never seen the story set at this temple under the sun, if you'd never seen story set at the temple under the morning sun, like I have, you probably would tricked into believing this place is nice. Well, I guess this doesn't have anything to do with this. I guess I don't have anything against this temple. Spending money at this festival might be nice to do. Small act of philanthropy, call it. It's busy, like I thought it would be. But I can't see any familiar faces. I don't doubt some of my fellow classmates here and in here somewhere. The grounds are so packed out, it's hard to pick any individual faces in the throng. I don't like crowded places, but I'm glad that right now I can't see my classmates. They can't see. If I can't see my classmates, they can't see me. What better place to hide a tree than in a forest? Smell of cooking food drifts through the air. Noodles and takoyaki and grilled sweet corn. We already ate. It makes me feel kind of hungry. All this excitement is making me feel hungry. I want to eat something right now. Don't you have any self-control? Not at all. And besides, Sia pokes my stomach. It growls in response to the baited bear, and I blush, batting her hand away. Judging by the sound of it, neither do you. I'm not hungry. That was just self-defense. Defense? Yes. Before you poked me. That wasn't fair. You biased the results. It was an outlier. You can try to deny it all you want, but I can tell you really how you really feel. If you're hungry, you should come and eat something with me. That's right. It's not healthy to deny your body what it won't try. You're too hard on yourself. You'll never truly be able to cut loose and have fun. When you were greedier. That's right. You're plainly responsible for, as it is, right? To let yourself act like like the child you really are for once. Seeing you happy makes me happy too. But the food in these stalls are overpriced. Maybe so, but your smile is priceless. Then, will you let me buy whatever I want? Of course. Here you go, dear. Dad hands me a few notes and I pocket them. Oh, so cute. I know! My heart! These little things so cute. Thanks, Dad. I already have savings of my own, but I'm hardly gonna turn down free cash. Thanks, Dad's giving me quite a bit, too. How much do you think I'm gonna eat anyway? I don't like media about non-adults, but I love them so much. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, most kids' cartoons, for obvious reasons. But the lesbian romance about children is just so cute. They're so precious. You have no idea. Oh my heart can't take it. You're so Well, given Lucia's monstrous appetite, it must be it must be at rank EX at least. It might be an adequate amount of money after all. You're such a doormat, dear. What do you mean? You're always handing out favors. So kind-hearted, but that's why everyone walks all over you. But you like being stepped on, don't you? Well, shit, okay. She totally pegs him, that's all I'm saying. Please don't say things like that in front of Rai, UK. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing for me too. I don't want to hear about my parents flirting. Especially given their flirting is so weird. To any wonder I've grown up the way I have? My parents are so dysfunctional. Bro, they're literally like the perfect couple. At least they would be dysfunctional if they didn't seem to love each other so much. Okay then, if you really want me to go off and enjoy myself, guess I have no complaints. Lucia and I will meet you at the gates after the fireworks then. That's fine with me. Have fun, dear. Your father and I will be sure to enjoy ourselves since those two. With an eerie little giggle, Mum links her arm with Dad's. Hey, run along, and don't spend your father's money. Don't spend all your money. Don't spend your father's money in one place. Doesn't have much of it. Doesn't have much of it, you know. That was a low blow, Yuki. Don't worry, I'll try not to bankrupt Dad. Well, I can do my best, but Lucia doesn't seem to care about the finer points of human financing. He's already starting to drool. Yay, food! Lucia and I walk away. We get lost in the crowd and almost instantly. It takes a few moments before I realize Lucia's arm is linked to mine. Ooh, these are famous takoyakis I've heard so much about? That's right, as much as you like. I don't mind if I do. Hey, be careful, those are still... Ow! What I was going to say? Free second roll? There's no free second roll. Fruit gets swarmed with bacteria the moment it hits the ground. Especially in busy places like this. Does that mean I can't eat it after all? I don't know why you want it. It'd make you sick, and it'll be stone cold by now. But it looks so sad like that. I feel so guilty. It wanted me to eat it, but I betrayed its pure and honest feelings. I'm the worst. If you care so much about that takoyaki's feelings, why are you planning to eat even more of them? I think that's even worse. You're right. I was being too sentimental, and I've finally seen the light. I can't become too attached to any piece of takoyaki. The others get jealous. I just share my love evenly. Thank you for the food. With that, she pops a second plate of takoyaki into her mouth. This time yo, we got an achievement for takoyaki. Takoyaki. However you pronounce it. This time she's prepared for how hot it is, and she doesn't spit it out in surprise. Instead she chews on it. A smile slowly blossoming across her face, and then she swallows. Is it good? It's delicious. You have to try some, right? Alright. Take on one of the sticks of takoyaki and turn it over in my hand. Takoyaki's beard on the stick are all fairly uniform. Cuticle shape smaller than a clenched fist, but bigger than a marble. The skins are light brown and they're coated in takoyaki sauce, mayonnaise, spring onions, and dried bonito flakes. Savory smell of takoyaki drifts through the air. It's comforting, and my stomach starts to rumble again. Ah. Faster my weakness, I bring a piece of takoyaki in my mouth. Slip it off the wooden pick. This outer shell of takoyaki is light and crispy, and the generous amount of mayonnaise and takoyaki sauce alleviates the dryness in the texture. It's warm, but not overwhelmingly so, and fills my mouth with an array of flavors. It's good, but there's one problem. The heart of the takoyaki, whose important bit is barren and empty, isn't chewy at all. Isn't the octopus inside my takoyaki? Eh? What do you mean? It's hollow inside. But then I didn't put any octopus in the takoyaki. It's probably to save money. Octopus is pretty expensive. But no way, that's so mean. Well, don't worry, Rai. As, Alicia the Liveless, the daughter of the great Liveless family, I swear my good name will punish that conniving takoyaki vendor for shaming you. Give my girl octopus. Exactly. Wait a minute, what do you mean? You will rule the day he decided to trick us. Murder and arson are in a category of their own, but when a mere human thinks they can meddle with food for a bit of money, that is unforgivable. Lucia, wait, come back! I reached forward, grabbing hold of her hand, just in time. If I hadn't, who knows what she might have done. She looks scary. I don't think I've ever seen Lucia so obviously enraged before. Even her eyes are glowing. It's Evless, not Liveless. Huh? Oh, it's an eye. Okay. Evless. Okay, that makes way more sense. That makes way more sense. Does she really care about food that much? What? What is it, right? Don't you want me to teach that bad man a lesson? I don't really mind, to be honest. I just don't want to cause a fuss. Besides, the piece of takoyaki you had was fine, wasn't it? Well, that's true, but that isn't fair. Doesn't it upset you, Rai? That you had some octopus and I didn't? That's right. Since you were nice to me and let me come to the festival, it wouldn't be fair if you didn't get to eat any delicious octopus. I'd feel bad for you. The takoyaki vendor went too far, tampering with my precious Rai's food. They're so gay for each other. So I'm her precious Rai now? When did that happen? Well, I appreciate the thought, but I don't care that much. I didn't even like festivals. I came here for your sake. It's more important that you enjoy it. Does this mean you're not enjoying yourself, Rai? I wouldn't say that. I'm having a good time, really. That isn't even a lie. Told to placiate, Lycia's wrath. Lycia. The... It's like the she asked for no pickles being exactly. It isn't even a lie. Told to placate Lucia's wrath. I am enjoying myself more than I expected. Being with Lucia is exciting and, dare I say it, fun. I've only known her for a short while, because she's really grown on me. Kind of like the mushrooms, but with more blonde hair. Oh my god, mushroom like me! Well, just don't. I just don't want to make a fuss over me. I don't want you to make a fuss over me. It's fine, so long as you're having fun. Well, of course I'm having fun. Because of the food? No, silly, because you just said that you were. Oh, they're so cute. My heart. Well, Alicia. Anyway, if it's a takoyaki has an octopus in it, there's only one solution. And that is... Alicia smiles eerily in a manner that reminds me a little of my mother, and spears another no cool piece of takoyaki from the container resting on my lap. You have to eat all of this takoyaki until you find one of the bits of octopus in it. And if there isn't any octopus in any of them, then that vendor's corruption really does run deep. Still, he will not defeat us. I have a backup plan. Really? Yep. We need to share the piece of takoyaki that I just ate. I can make sure something you've just eaten it. I'm not a bird, and I'm not a big fan of regurgitated food. Ah, it's simple. I can still taste a piece of takoyaki just a little bit. I don't mind sharing that with you. Now I see what she means. My face was red before. It must be beet red. It must be like a beet by now. Aww. No, thank you. I'll pass. I'm just fine. The girls are gay. Delicious. Takoyaki. Tatsuyaki was delicious. Wouldn't matter if the vendor hadn't ripped us off, though. If they're octopus balls, they should put bits of octopus in all of them. That's how the world works, I'm afraid. Capitalism is a sad thing. Brings out the worst in all of us. But it's necessary for our survival. I don't really get it. It's fine. I didn't think you would. I'd forgotten all of us have read The Capitalist Manifesto by Alder and Kelso in 1958. Anyway, I'm so hungry. Still? I have to eat all that takoyaki? That's right. Takoyaki was good, but I want to eat something sweet now. You have something sweet to eat before you even came here. That was like 3 hours ago. I'm hungry and I want to try more food at the festival. Can we, Ryan? Please, please. I wonder. Ah, shit, what are we going for? What the fuck is dango? They're from rice flour mixed with Orichi rice flour. Glutinous rice flour. Oh, that's a real book. I love dango. I'm noticing a trend of Japanese food. They like rice a lot. Like almost everything I've looked up for this is like, oh, there's rice in here somewhere. But if you want something sweet, then shaved ice is probably the way to go, I assume. I just know it from Genshin Impact. Fair enough. Also, ooh, Genshin Impact player. Fringe. Is this super sweet? I'm gonna look it up, hold on. Oh, I guess we'll go dango then. Let's go with that. Ooh, these are so cute! What are they, Rai? They're dango. Dango? Lucia tilts her head to one side, pressing her index finger against her lower lip. I thought dango were round and you ate them off sticks, like the takoyaki. Took Genshin for like 2 months because someone I was crushing on told me to. Right, so you're not a Genshin Impact virgin, you're just a simp. Gotcha. Some dangos are round, but these are Chi-Chi dango. They're usually shaped like squares like this. Oh, I see. How innovative. Japanese food is so interesting. Is it? I don't really understand Lucia sometimes. She gets excited about the strangest of things. Anyway, I'm gonna try one. Thanks for the food. That's totally good. Dango, the dango are a light pink color, like cherry blossoms, and they're coated with rice sugar, rice flour. Barks and I dated, and I dated for a bit though. I see. Is that how you add color to your polykill? They shine underneath the paper lights strung up around the festival ground, which makes them look even more appetizing. Following Lucia's lead, I pick up a piece of dango, stain my fingertips, pardon me, with rice flour in the process, and pop it in my mouth. The dango is sweet, infused with the soft, subtle flavors of cherry blossoms. They're chewy, but not overly so, and it slides down my throat easily. Oh, it's so delicious. I'm so happy I could cry. Please don't cry. I don't have a handkerchief on me, and I don't know what to do. And I wouldn't want to do. Oh ho! I see you're introducing Lucia to the wonders of authentic Japanese sweets, right? My parents would approve. Mom? A lot of people around here are wearing Western clothes instead of their more traditional yukata. Mom still stands out. Mom's always been the center of attention wherever she goes. I guess that's why she became an actress. Can't think of any career more suited for her. She's holding a paper bag full of pieces of light pink chi dango in her arms. I should have known she'd be here. She always loves Japanese food. And if Mom's here, then where's Dad? He's over there. I think he's trying to catch some fish. Mom gestures vaguely with one hand. I turn and sure enough, I'm able to catch a glimpse of Dad, of his light pink head of hair. Dad stands out in the crowd too, not because of his clothes, but because he's so very tall. Mom and Dad really do make a striking couple. At any rate, I'm glad you're enjoying your dango, Lucia. It really is good, isn't it? It's delicious. The flavors aren't very strong, but that's what makes it special. Indeed. If the flavor was any stronger, it might be overpowering, given the texture is so chewy. The light flavor offsets the texture, so it doesn't become too trying on your palate. That's exactly right! The flavor complements the texture, it's so clever. Isn't it just? My mother used to make a lot of traditional Japanese sweets. Mochi, daifuku, manju. And she told me all about them. And she told me about them. Some of the cooking methods are rather complicated. It's all about trying to find balance, achieving a perfect harmony between the flavors and textures. Japanese cuisine sounds complicated. I need to study harder. I'd be more than happy to help you. I may not look yet, but I know a thing or two about food myself. I still love watching Mother when she made mochi for our New Year's celebration. Mochi is one of the few things from so far that I've actually tried. It's pretty good. Oh, there's a lot of weird flavors. I never tried one. I don't even remember what it was. That's pretty good though. You shouldn't make cheap mochi from Mochigome either. Depend on the rice yourself. Rice again. They love putting rice in their foods. I really don't understand what it's about. It was difficult work, but you said it was worth it for that authentic flavor. My mother didn't do things by halves. I mean, that's why she liked Kazuki so much. When we started dating, I started dating him. He'd come over and help her with the cooking. Mom probably thought, I wish my daughter was so helpful as helpful as this boy. Why can't he be my child instead? It's suggesting that maybe they have a lot of rice there. Yes, I am indeed suggesting they have a lot of rice there. It's in a lot of their foods. I'm sure my mother would have liked you too, Lucia. Do you really think so? Of course. She's a kind old dear. She doesn't have a bad word to say about anyone. She likes doting on people too. I'm sure you'll be especially interested in a girl who comes from the humble town of Hell. Geography knowledge is like, shut up! I'm literally being bullied. You guys are seeing that. I'm being bullied live on stream. This is so mean. I don't know if hell's that interesting. We don't have any nice food there. It doesn't matter. Mother would love to spoil you and Rai. You and Rai should go and visit her sometime. She probably gets lonely up in Onomichi. Missing for knowing that they have rice in Japan. Shush. I wanted to visit her more often, but I don't really have the time. Work's been so hectic lately. Don't forget, Lucia's not going to be here for very long. We wouldn't have enough time to go anywhere. Besides, I have school. God, my throat is dying. Yes, you're right. You're so sensible, dear. Must be because you're my daughter. Well, if Lucia comes to stay in the summer comes to stay in the summer holiday, she'd always go back and visit her then. Feel like the sound of that? You can eat as much natto as you want. You've been eating natto until the sight of fermented soybeans makes you want to scream. Don't be so negative, Rai. You can never have too much natto. I beg to differ. You fancy city girl, you. You don't appreciate your heritage enough. You've been spoiled by all the Western restaurants around here. Says you're always one going around dressed like a Hollywood movie star. When was the last time you wore a yukata? Don't be silly, Rai. That is that, and this is this. They're entirely different things. Are they? I'm not sure. At least Lucia seems happy. She always is. I'd love to visit your relatives, Rai. That sounds like fun. I want to become part of an even bigger family. My family back in hell is already pretty big, though. Besides, I'm not sure they'd let me come back here again. That's kinda strict. If you want, I could try to convince your parents for you. Adults don't always listen to children, but they usually listen to people their own age. Aww. Bye-bye, Alexa. Actually study this time. You gotta get big smarts. Bye-bye. There's no real sense to it, though. There's no real sense to it other than pride. But that's just how the world works. You'd really talk to my dad? Of course. Learning disparity might be a bit difficult. But I have a few secrets of my own. Norwegian is not an entirely foreign language to me. But you aren't scared, are you? Wait, it's EP. Why should I be scared? Because my dad he's my dad. He's one of the 72 Earls of that govern hell. He senses more souls for eternal damnation than you have stars in the sky. And I imagine I've stolen at least double the amount of hearts during my career. Nothing frightens me, sweetie. You just leave it to me. Wow, you're so cool. Yes, I hear that a lot too. Once more, I'm amazed just how humble my mother is. Surely you could never find a meeker, milder Yamato Nadeshiko across the whole of Japan. Ah, not bad, kitty. Please, sir, try to keep your cat under control. I told you, this isn't mine, I just... Yeah! Huh? Where did that scream? Why did that scream sound so familiar? Oh my. Oh no. Seems to have been an altercation at the fish scooping stall. Usually, a fish scooping stall has a small body of water at front, contained in a tub. It's filled with goldfish. Only goldfish. And yet, for some reason, there's a grown man sitting on the ground drenched with water. Goldfish flap around helplessly around him, choked by the air. The tub that once held those fish is knocked to one side, leaking water out uselessly, like the stump of an arm oozing blood. Yeah, my similes are pretty horrible. What of it? Worst thing to air on TV. Worst things that air on TV. Aww. Man, I would give him the hair, but I don't want to ruin the, I want to hide the cat. The man's sitting there, dazed and confused. God, I really am losing my voice doing this. The man's sitting there, dazed and confused, shivering in the cold night breeze. Looks familiar. Horribly familiar. I don't recognize the cat perched on top of his head, though. How on earth did that happen? Dear, you're in such a state. You're covered in water. Your yukata is all wet. I know. I'm sorry for causing a scene, Yuki. It's okay. You don't need to apologize to me. I'm not upset. Yuki, thank you. Now hold still. I'll help you clean up. Mom tussles Dad's hair clean with a towel. The none too impressed owner of the fish stall, fish catching stall, hands it us. How does this even happen, though? You are aware you meant to catch the fish in that stall, not go swimming with them, aren't you? Of course I'm aware. Hold on. There we go. Of course I'm aware. That was just, a problem. Problem? Yes, the cat. It was one of the cats I always feed when I see you by the riverbank. I guess it thought I must have some food on me, because it started following me, and then it, got a bit annoyed since I didn't have anything to give it, and so it pounced on me, I suppose. Pounced? A little kitten like that? That's right, pounced. Don't be silly, dear. It's a stray cat, not a lion. How could it pounce? I don't know, it just did. It pounced and it knocked me over, and then, well, you all saw what happened then. What happened then? You know I told you not to feed the homeless cats around here, I did say. I know you said, but you look so sad and lonely, I couldn't help myself. I know. They see you as a massive pushover. I know they see you as a massive pushover. Dad sniffs. I just wanted to help them. You had noble aims, I'm sure. Sadly, the best laid plans often go awry. I lived in this world long enough to understand that. Right, when are the fireworks gonna start? When the festival's nearly over, I suppose? Aw, it's kinda sad. I wanted to see the fireworks, but I don't want the festival to end either. All good things have to come to an end, that's just the way of things. I suppose so. I have to go home soon too. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it. Saturday seems so close all of a sudden. Saturday? I thought you were staying here for a week. I am. Then you should go back home on Sunday. There are 7 days in a week after all. 7? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. I've lived in a world of 7 days for 9 whole years. I think I know that by now. Whoa, that's strange. Maybe you know how a 7-day week in hell? Not at all. We only have 6 days in each week. I think we had a Sunday once, but we got rid of it. We haven't had a Sunday for millennia. Guess that makes sense. Not only a Sunday, a whole day in a holy day in some religions. And the number of weeks is 666. Doesn't a 6-day week sound a lot more hellish than a 7-day week? When I think about it, the reason for hell to be similar to Earth, even if they do have internet connection in anime. Simple things that I take for granted, like the weather, the number of days in the year, public holidays, may be completely different. Still, I can't believe you had to look up all the festivals in the local area. You didn't think to check how many days in a week you have. I guess it's up my mind. I'm sure it did. After all, it's only a small detail. Really insignificant in the grand scheme of things, really. So she'll be gone on Saturday, will she? I should be glad for the sudden development, but for some reason I feel an unpleasant twisting sensation inside my chest. I don't suppose it makes much difference if Lucia goes home on Saturday or Sunday, but she told me about it so suddenly, I think it makes me quite surprised. Maybe it's because I've had such a nice time. Ah, Ray, look! Ray, it's starting! Ah. Flowers are blooming in the sky. Bright reds, yellow, green, and blue. No, they're not flowers, they're fireworks. A series of loud, explosive bangs split through the night air, and the crowd cheers in approval. Lucia cheers too, her face illuminated with a whole carnival of colors. Amazing! This is so amazing! Another volley of fireworks are sent up into the sky and they explode in showers of sparks. Popping, banging, and crackling continues, dyeing the night sky in an array of rainbow colors. They're so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it before. Incredible, incredible! Yet another round of fireworks bursts in the night sky. Lucia giggles a light, eerie giggle that sounds almost euphoric. Ray? Turns about on the spot, The sleeves of your cat are fluttering in the breeze. Looks at me and smile. Thank you for bringing me here. It's like something from a dream. I'll never forget this moment, not ever. Oh, the babies. Hello. Did you two have fun? I had loads of fun. I saw the fireworks and they were like boom. Lucia throws her hands up in the air, up and out in the air, demonstrating mum giggles. Yes, I imagine they were. You have such a way of words, Lucia. Thank you. And I got to do lots of fun things too. Oh, like what? Ray and I ate lots of nice food, and I got to throw hoops, and I made a sugar candy sculpture too. Sugar candy sculpture? That sure takes me back. I used to do things like that. I used to do things like those. You have a steady hand, don't you? That's right. I wasn't very good at it, but Rai was. She had such a concentration on her face. She didn't get a single crack in her sculpture. Very impressive. Rai always been a hard-working girl. She will accept any burden, no matter how great. Please don't lump me together with Dad. I'm not like him. And speaking of Dad, I just realized I'm super seeing things been on screen all the time. There we go. Dad trails along behind Mum, his head hanging. He looks like a battered flower at the very back of the flower shop. The florist that nobody would want to buy. Half the petals missing. The sight is kind of sad, actually. Dad, are you okay? I'm fine. You don't look fine. It's just, ever since I fell into the goldfish ponds, I keep shivering. As if I've been chattering all night like castanas. I could hardly hear the fireworks. I'm sorry, Yuki, I just, Dad suddenly sneezes loudly. Lucia jumps. Are you letting off more fireworks? It sounded like a really loud one. Don't worry about it, sweetie. It was my dear, dripping husband. I even bought a stick of candy floss, but it was shaking so much I dropped it. Don't worry, dear. Catch a cold, I'll make sure to warm you up. Why don't we make our way back home? We've all had a busy night. I hope Kazuki will be alright. You're just a bit of cold. I bet he'll be just fine tomorrow morning. I sure hope so. I know so. If everybody looks like, Dad's a resilient person. He must be delivered in the same room as Mum for so long without having so much some kind of nervous breakdown. Bad enough that Mum's pretty intelligent and rich, but she doesn't half like to show off about it either. Even I feel inferior compared to Mum sometimes. I have no idea what her company does to Dad. Well, I'm sure he'll cope. That's a little bit of water compared to more than a decade of being stood beneath your own partner's shadow. Sure, he may have been shivering and coughing a lot when we walked back home, but I'm sure a hot bath will solve everything. I had so much fun though. Lucia sits at the top of my bed, toying with Koto, a slight smile on her face. I'm so excited I couldn't possibly get to sleep now. Oh, you couldn't, could you? No, there's just no way. Well, that's awfully convenient. What do you mean? I mean, there's no problem if I make you do my math homework now. Make you do math homework now, is there? Ray, that's just not fair. I don't want to do my homework now, it's far too late. Well, you should have thought about that before you asked to go to the festival, shouldn't you? You're so mean. I'm only being mean for your sake, Lucia. For mine as well. I can't deny it. Having poor people is very rewarding. Let's go, day 3! As much as I would love to stick around for more, first of all, my throat is fucking killing me. I'm gonna lose my voice soon. And also, I need to go pick up my brother in like 10 minutes, so I need to go. It's been nice hanging out with you all. I'm definitely streaming more of this. I missed this. But I'll see you. Bye!